Hello everyone, my name is Elizabeth, and today basically I'm going to be telling you guys of how my spring break is going. Not because y'all probably care, but because I want to, and I'm really wanted to film today and I didn't know what to film, and I just thought it would be fun because spring break, it's barely Tuesday and stuff has just been going down, and I've been having such a good break. It feels so good, and I'm so sad when I have to go back to school. What's gonna happen and whatever. So I just want to reminisce this moment of happiness that I'm having, and my hair's looking real ratchet. I guess I'll just begin with how things are going and how they're evolving, I suppose. So I got out Friday, obviously. I went to work and it was okay. If you guys haven't seen my other video, I was reading A Darker Shade of Magic. Notice I'm no longer reading it because I finished it. However, it took me a while to finish it, not because I wasn't invested, just because I wanted to finish it at my own leisure, like when I didn't feel like I have to just cram in the pages to get it over with because I wouldn't have enough time. So I waited to spring break, but then Friday happened and I worked, so I didn't do anything. And then Saturday I took all day to do homework because I didn't want homework over my break, because who wants that? So I did that, and then I went to work, and at work I had like these little coughing fits. Didn't put much attention to that. I came home, I was kind of cold and chilly, but I didn't care. I kept doing homework and I finished it, and then I went to sleep. And then I woke up with a fever, a 101 point something fever, and I was cold and I was chilly, and I called my mom and I'm like, Mom, like, I'm dying. And I wasn't really dying. I was just really cold. I just wanted medicine, and she told me to go in the shower and they'll cool me off. My fever went up to 102.6. and they took me to the emergency room. So I went to the emergency room, and there I was like all day on Sunday, and I didn't read that day. I didn't go to work that day. I threw a fit, but before that day on Saturday, when I was finished on my homework, I went on Google. I actually found a way to watch Supergirl. If you guys don't know, it's a Netflix. It's on Netflix, the first season, but it's a CW show, and I just loved it. I adored it the first time I watched it. It was like girl empowerment all the way, and I am on a high because of it, and it's kind of the reason I'm filming today, because I feel so energized to film, because I'm just so happy of how things are going down in Supergirl at the moment, because my ship sailing. It wasn't a ship until this season, and I'm so happy. I'm like one episode from being like caught up, and I'm so sad because I don't want to watch it until like more episodes come out. That's why I'm filming, also to delay that. But anyhow, back to the ER story. So I didn't go to work that day, and I comforted myself because I really do like work. Like, I just laugh the whole time I'm there, and yeah, they're rude customers and stuff like that, but it's fun. It's like, I love it. I do. And I didn't go to work that day, and I watched Supergirl, and it was amazing. And today I've been watching that as well. That's how things have been going.
Also, side note, my cheeks and everything look red, and it's because I vomited, which is like TMI, but like every time like I vomit, I have like put so much pressure on myself, and like they kind of like little veins pop. That's weird. Okay, I'm just stop. I'm just gonna go. Just let me know if that happens to you. I'm just wondering, because I have like little pecks on my face. It's kind of weird. I've never had.
But anyways, once I came back from the ER that day, yesterday, I finished A Darker Shade of Magic by B. Schwab, and I loved it. I adored it so much. It's probably my favorite book that I've read this year. Yeah, it was great. It was amazing. I am going to make a review on it because I have so much to talk about, but I do want to say that I've talked about how I want to deface my books. I haven't defaced it like on the cover or anything, so like there's nothing to look at there, but I did annotate like probably like 15 pages. I can't find where I annotated because how few I annotated, because I was in school and I just didn't have always a pen with me. But I did make like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, like little annotations and stuff, and like you see that? Yeah, I don't know if you see that, but like down here, yeah. So I kind of annotated a little bit, and it was kind of fun. It was really fun actually. But yeah, that happened. happened and I finished it, and now my dilemma is I don't know what to read next. One, because I'm watching Supergirl, and also because I found like the 3rd season to Jane the Virgin on the internet. I love Jane the Virgin, but I can't be doing this. I can't, because I promised myself I was going to use this time to read. So here are my dilemmas. People love Nevernight, and I want to read Nevernight. I've always wanted to read Nevernight, and I read yesterday up to page 12, and it was dense. It was definitely dense. It starts off with like, it's not spoilery because it's basically the first chapter. So basically it opens up with like Mia with her first time she ever had sex, paralleled with the first time she ever killed someone. So it was quite dense. It was really interesting. So I don't know if I want to continue on with this one, because this one just came up to my mind out of the blue one day. Probably it was like yesterday actually. What I was planning to read was Red Rising by Pierce Brown, because people just say it's amazing, it's phenomenal, and I would just love it. That's not what they say. Not that I would love it, but just people love it. I don't know how to explain it, and I really want to read it because I read the first pages a couple of months ago from the library, and I loved it. Like, it was great. It was splendid. So I bought it in physical form and obviously in hardback. And now I don't know what to read, because I also have this other book that I actually got this one from my school library. It's Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, which is a classic, obviously, and I don't know if I should read this. I probably would read one of these and this together, but that means I'll be reading 3 books, because I'm also rereading Illuminate by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff on audio. So, dilemmas. I also want to annotate this, but I mean, this is such a beautiful book already.
Should I annotate it? That's the question. I should annotate it.
I just need to get comfortable with it. And I would have enough... Did you see that fuzzy? I would have enough time to annotate since I'm home. So, those are my dilemmas at the moment. Let me know which one you would pick if you had to read any of them, so I could read any of them. I'm obviously going to keep reading Illuminate, but like out of the 2, Red Rising and Nevernight. Yeah. Guys, so I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to say other than I am extremely happy right now, and like people say you need drugs and alcohol to be on a high. No, I've been on a high all day, dancing and singing around because of Supergirl. I'm not saying like Supergirl's the best show, you should watch it, it's for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone, but the romance that develops in the 2nd season is lying to me right now. And I'm just saying that Netflix, it always happens with Netflix or a really, really good book, I get on a high. Books and TV shows get me on a high. I'm such a nerd. Oh yeah, definitely that was it for now. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, this is my thing where I went to the emergency room. I'm gonna cut it, I'm gonna put it in my journal, because that's what I do. And I will talk to you guys later. Give this thumbs up if you liked it, and if you guys just like what just really went down, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.